Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about Russia and Ukraine and ships and shipyards and things that happened and things that didn't. And we're going to talk about the symbolic and the practical implications of what occurred. Now, if you missed the news, Ukraine made a move and hit a shipyard that is in currently occupied Ukrainian territory. Russia has control of it at the moment. And they hit it with, looks like, some cruise missiles and some naval drones. Russia, of course, is saying that they stopped almost everything. But it seems like the few that got through, well, they hit two ships. One appears to be a landing craft. The other is a submarine. And by a landing craft, I don't mean like one of the little ones. It's a pretty big ship. So they hit a landing ship and a submarine. Now, the symbolic nature of this obviously has to do with the grain deal. The practical implication is that they hit two ships, and ships are expensive. One of the questions that immediately came in is, why would you hit a ship in a shipyard? It can be repaired. I mean, okay, I understand the logic there and its sound. I would suggest that by the size of that fire, the shipyard itself might have been damaged in the process. But there's something else at play. When I was younger, when I was in my 20s, I had this little blue car. And one night, I got T-boned, hit in the side by a drunk driver. It wasn't a horrible accident, not really. Everybody walked away from it, but I mean, it was bad enough. It had to go to the shop. When I got the car back, that door never really sealed right. Every time it rained, it leaked a little bit. That's annoying in a little blue car. That's devastating in a submarine. The damage may not be repaired properly, especially under current conditions, which could lead to a catastrophic failure later. So there's that aspect of it. The other thing is it costs a lot of money, a lot of time, and during this period, these ships are out of commission. Symbolically, Russian naval power is really important. It's important to Russia. Those subs, they really mattered to Russia today, but there's also a long history of the subs mattering and of the Navy mattering to Russia. It's what put them on the international stage initially. So, is it a success even though they didn't destroy the vessels? First, we don't know that. We don't know that they weren't actually destroyed. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to determine how badly something is hit. But even with minimal damage, there's a risk that they'll be destroyed later due to, let's just say, less than adequate repairs. And given Russia's current logistical network, that's probably pretty likely. So, even though this may not seem like a big deal, this is a big win. It's also another one of those signals that is telling Russia, Crimea is not yours. You're going to leave eventually. And I would think that message was sent. Whether or not it's received, that's another story. The other thing that I would like to note about this attack that took place, this response that hit Russia's Navy, I don't know who needs to hear this, but it doesn't appear like they launched nukes in response. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.